Hello, hi guys. We have an interesting thing for you today about Fyvush Finkel. He's an old-time Yiddish actor, a Yiddish player in the Yiddish theater, and he's going to be, until November 7th, he's going to be playing at the Fyvush Finkel Live through November 7th at the Baruch Performing Arts Center. So it's an interesting thing for people that are interested in the old Yiddish plays. He was an old-time Yiddish actor in the Yiddish theater. He's 88 years old now. Here, let's take a look at this article, Sunset on the Yiddish Empire. Sunset on Yiddish Empire. Fyvush Finkel remembers Second Avenue. This is by Barbara Hoffman. Fyvush Finkel sees dead theaters, and not just theaters, but an entire ghostly Great White Way. The Yiddish Rialto, which stretched for blocks along Second Avenue on the Lower East Side. In its heyday, from about 1910 through the 30s, it was home to 24 Yiddish theaters, plus a sprinkling of restaurants, just like Broadway, only heavy on the schmaltz. Quote, when the immigrants came, that was their only entertainment, says Finkel, who has a memory like an elephant, even at 88. People worked 12 hours a day, went home, and then ran to the theater to see their favorite plays and actors. Finkel was one of those troopers. The Brooklyn native broke into the business at 9, singing in a wedding scene for $1 a night. Hundreds of roles later, including his Emmy-winning turn on picket fences, he's still performing in the National Yiddish Theater's Fyvush Finkel Live through November 7th at the Baruch Performing Arts Center, 55 Lexington Avenue at 25th Street. Here are some of his favorite haunts. The National Theater, Houston Street and Second Avenue. Quote, when Boris Tomaszewski took it, he built a huge clock on it, so no matter where people stood on Second Avenue, they knew what time it was. Another star, Herman Yablokov, took over the theater in the late 30s and put his picture over the clock. What time is it? It's half past Yablokov. He was a wonderful actor and composer, but he had an ego on him. Now the building's a condominium. Another place is the Yiddish Art Theater, 189 Second Avenue at 12th Street. It was built for Maurice Schwartz, a big star of the Yiddish theater. He did everything. He was the director and the producer, and his biggest battle was with the actors. He told them how to say a line, and they resented it. He was a great, great actor, and the original Tevye, before they did Fiddler on the Roof. The theater is still there. That's the Yiddish Art Theater. Then there's the Cafe Royale. The Cafe Royale, 2nd Avenue at 12th Street. Quote, that's where we ate, where we made our deals, where actors dated women they didn't want their wives to know of. I ate there for 30 years and never got what I wanted. The waiter always talked me out of it. The waiter always talked me out of it. When Joe Papp did the play Cafe Crown, there was a character named Sam in it, based on my waiter, and he picked me to play it. I won an Obie for it. Here's another place, the Second Avenue Theater, between 3rd and 4th Street, at left. This here is the Second Avenue Theater we're talking about, right over here, the Second Avenue Theater. I used to call it the House of Menashe Skolnick, the highest paid Yiddish actor of the time. He went to Broadway and was a big success there too. Molly Picon played there in the early 20s. I started with her at the National Theater. In her later years, we toured in a review. Those were the days. Meish's Bakery, 115 Second Avenue between 6th and 7th Streets. Here he is at Meish's Bakery right here. And this is what he says about it. It's still there, thank God. Whenever I want kiffle, a sugar-coated cookie that melts in your mouth, I go there. Okay, now you're getting me hungry. Here we have Fyvush Finkel. Veteran actor Fyvush Finkel stopped by old haunt Moishe's Bakery while he accompanied the poster spots from the heyday of Yiddish theater, where the 88-year-old got his start. So anyway, there you have it, Fyvush Finkel, his reminiscences of the old Yiddish Broadway, Sunset on the Yiddish Empire. Fyvush Finkel remembers Second Avenue. And if you want to see him, he's going to be playing, Fyvush Finkel is going to be playing at Fyvush Finkel Live through November 7th at the Baruch Performing Arts Center, 55 Lexington Avenue at 25th Street. Okay. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Here are some of the places we mentioned that we spoke about in the video.
In dein Liebe, mein Kind.